Hi all, Rene here, and I have this month's Sew Sampler box that I'm going to do an unboxing for you. It's the monthly subscription quilting box. This month's theme is You're Invited, April 2020. So I'll go ahead and set the box off to the side. And this also starts a new quilt along. I can show it to you. It doesn't have any kind of a coupon on it. It's the Greatest Hits album Quilt Along featuring Bella Solids by Motive Fabrics. Hit all the right notes with the Greatest Hits album quilt. Each unique sampler block can record a memory of someone special to keep it on replay. Get your quilt kit and thread set and sew along with us. Looks like it's going to be all solids, so this might be a really good one for some fabric I have in my stash. We shall see. Put that off to the side. So here's our paper that tells us everything that's in the box. So let's just go ahead and look at the fabric. It's a Jolly Bar called At Home with Bonnie and Camille by Moda. And there's the part number if you wanted to buy the Jolly Bar, if you weren't able to get the box. And let's take a look at the fabrics. Okay. These are really pretty. So we'll just flip through real quick. That's real pretty, yep. So it looks like you get several color families of the same print. I'll just do a quick flip through and feel free to pause and look closer if you're interested. That one's cute with the little houses on it. So it looks like there are, if I can get my fingers to work, 3 color families on that. There's these. Quite a few of this one. It's really pretty. Oh, I like this basket weave. That's a nice background print. And we've got several colors of the basket weave. Oh, and dots. I love the little micro dots. Micro dots. Oh, and then some stripes. Stripes are always nice. More stripes. And some more little flowers. Oh, that's a nice one. I guess it is picking it up a white on white. I always liked white on whites. I think they're really good to use for backgrounds. And there we go. So that's our Jolly Bar. I'll go ahead and put that number there if you wanted to write that down. Get rid of all the fuzz. And so the value on the Jolly Bar is $18.98. The next thing we have in here is a Scallops and Waves quilting template. 2 designs to mix and match for quilting at home. Connect 2 or more templates to customize the size. Oh, okay, I see. So it has a little thing. So if you wanted to get several of these and make a big long line of them to give yourself some quilting lines. It says, ready to try quilting with more than just straight lines? The Scallops and Waves Easy Peasy Quilting Template is the perfect next step for intrepid home quilters. The value on this is $9.98. So I do a lot of hand quilting, but this will be nice to get some waves because I usually use chalk to mark my lines and then I do my hand quilting. So there's that. Then the next thing is the Alpha Biddies expansion pack. Now I don't have the original Alpha Biddies, so when I use these, I may not use them as double letters and I will just do them as that's A, that's B, that's L, K, U. So these are to place on your piles when you cut out all your pieces for your quilt. And there's also numbers as well. Okay, and the Alpha Biddies, the value on that is $13.98. Then the next thing we have is a beeswax thread conditioner by Posy Handmade. And it says, get that thread to behave, isn't that cute? With the beeswax thread gem by Posy Handmade. Quickly running your thread along this adorable jewel-shaped piece of 100% pure beeswax coats your thread to reduce the friction between needle, thread, and fabric for less tangling, knotting, and fraying. This will be really nice for hand quilting, but I think this will also be nice for some other sewing that I'm doing right now that is for a friend. It's a gift for a friend, so I can't share it yet. But that'll be nice to use on that project. So let's take a look at our pattern. So here's our pattern. That is really pretty. I really like that pattern. That's right up my alley, called Garden Gala quilt pattern. It finishes 48.5 by 48.5, but I'm sure you could put some additional borders on it, make that bigger. You'll need your jolly bar, 2 yards of a background fabric, and 5/8 yards of binding. Wow. So, and then of course your backing, 3 1/4 backing, but you pretty much got a good amount of what you need to make this quilt. That's really pretty too. And then, let's see. Can't show you that because that's the actual pattern, so I won't. I'll push that off to the side. And then at this time of year, they always give you a really good folder full of coupons. So I'm going to look at them off here and just tell you what they are. One expires May 20th. It's $20 off a $100 purchase. One expires June 1st. That's free shipping with any $25 purchase. Buy one, get one free, 30% off Jolly Bars. That expires June 15th, 2020. We got 30% off It's Sew Emma Books, and that expires June 30th. 30% off Box Favorites. Yardstick Box, Fairy Floss, Pink Splash, 45mm rotary cutter, Teal Oh-So clean brush and cloth set. I think we got that in a Sew Sampler box. And then and I use it all the time. 6-inch log cabin quilt block foundation papers, and that one's good through July 15th. And then a free Jolly Bar Volume 2 book with any purchase of $30 or more, and that expires on July 31st. That's pretty good. And I can show you this. That's the book that you can get for free if you use that coupon. And then here's the Quilter's Cottage new quilting book by Lori Holt. It looks really cute. I love her quilts. So that is everything in, let's see if I can show you this piece again. This is the Quilt Along. If you've never done one of these boxes before, what happens is this month is the brand new Quilt Along quilt. So every box for about a year will get a new block. And then at the end of the year, we'll get a piece of paper, or a card that shows us exactly where to put all of the blocks to put it all together. And I know you can buy your quilt kit and your thread set. I did buy that for last year's quilt that we just finished up, called Goodness Grows, which is one of my favorite quilts I've ever seen. So I need to get caught up with that so I can share it with you. So there is that. So if you have any questions, it looks like there was also, there's a second quilt pattern for this Jolly Bar. Let me see what you need for that. You would need, so to make this quilt, the extra pattern that you get, it measures, let's see if it tells me it should. Well, finish size, 60.5 by 79.5, so it's a good size quilt. For that one, you would need 2 of these Jolly Bars, but you'll get a coupon in your box for 30% off. I think it was 30% off. 3 yards background fabric, 3/4 yard binding, and 5 yards of backing. It looks pretty simple to make. It's quite pretty. I'll give you a closer up view of that one. This is the one that was wrapped up inside the Jolly Bar. So I'm guessing this pattern comes with the Jolly Bars when you buy them. You may want to check with Fat Quarter Shop, give them a call to make sure if that's something that you're not getting the box, but you like this quilt and you want to get it. You might want to see if that comes in the At Home with Bonnie and Camille Jolly Bar. And there's the part number for the Jolly Bar. Okay, so if you have any questions, just leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this box. I have to tell you, overall, this wasn't my absolute favorite box. I do really like this pattern. I do really like the fabric. This is going to come in handy. I'll probably use this, but not real often, because I really like using. I like doing what's the word I'm looking for? Can't even think what it's called. Stencils. I like using big stencils with intricate patterns to quilt, so we'll see how much I use that. And then the Alpha Biddies, most of the time I put my pieces in Ziploc bags that are marked with the letter and number, just because I have a hard time sitting down and doing a whole entire quilt at one time, and my sewing space, I can't just leave things out. Things have to be put away when I'm done for the day. So these may not work for me, although I could slip them in the Ziploc bag and then I wouldn't have to write on the Ziploc bag. That might work. So, but there is that, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this box unboxing, and I will be back soon with some more crafting to share with you while we're all being safe at home. I hope you're all doing well. Have a great day. Bye.